Okay, you guys, so now I'm going to make a very super easy, quick vegan loaf. And in order for us to make it vegan, instead of using milk, we're going to use about, it says 310 milliliters, but I'm gonna convert that to the metric system, you know. We're gonna use water with a spoonful of coconut oil in it, just so we don't have to actually use any dairy. So that's super cool. For this recipe, we're going to be using all-purpose flour, coconut oil, 1 1/3 cup of water, baking powder, and salt, and that's it. So, a key part of this recipe is the fact that you are going to heat your oven to 375 degrees and onto a greased baking sheet, i.e. this one. You're going to stick it in there while the oven is preheating so it gets hot, otherwise your bread won't rise the way it's supposed to because this is a vegan loaf. It needs to just kind of have some finessing, you know? So, now that we have our 4 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt in this bowl, I'm going to mix them all together, and then I'm going to add in our water and oil mixture and mix that slowly together until it's well combined and it starts to look like a dough. So the great part about making bread is that it's a lot of handwork, you don't have to use many tools, and it's a lot of fun and a great way to get out stress, because after I mix all of our ingredients together, I'm going to flour our surface and I'm going to start kneading our dough until it's very uniform and looks very nice and smooth across the top. I'm going to make it into a flat pancake-ish round disc, and it needs to be less than 1.5 inches thick. That is my oven that is preheated, and then I'm going to pop it onto the baking sheet. So here we go. Now to mix. Dough is almost fully combined, and so now I'm about to flip it out onto a floured surface, this one to be exact, and keep forming our dough and kneading it until we have a nice uniform ball. And the method I'm going to be using to be kneading is I'm going to push the dough across the surface with the heel of my hand. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to continue doing that until we have a very nice, even consistency. And I'm also going to show you guys this thing called the window pane test. In the window pane test, whenever you just take off a little bit of your dough and you stretch it out as far as you can between your fingers so that it won't tear, but so you can see the light shining through it. And that's how you know that your gluten is well enough developed to go to the oven. So I have just put my bread in the oven. We stretched it out to a flat disc, and I went ahead and scored it across the top on its hot pan. And I'm leaving it in there for 35 minutes. Bread out of the oven. So as you can see, it puffed up quite a bit. It got a little bit brown on top, and when you flip it over, it has a nice golden underside. So a great way for you to tell if your bread is done is to go ahead and just knock on the bottom of it, and if it sounds hollow, then you are good to go. And other than that, that's all I've got for y'all today. So thanks so much for coming out. Have a great day. Goodbye.